You may be able to hear a noise. That's my mooncake server. It's located right up there. And it's making some noise. Ah, that lemony delight. As you might have noticed, there's two of us posting to this channel, and the other day my colleague posted a video of him redoing his home workspace. This gave me a good idea of some things that I've been needing to do for a while. So the objective of today's video is to do some well-needed workstation maintenance. We have a desk or two desks that push together with one monitor, with a monitor arm that has two monitors, and we have our two workstations on there. So that's the workstation area. And this has been decaying over various hardware transfers and remodeling, so we're gonna tighten that up. That's the first objective, and the second objective is to do some well-needed network expansion, or well-needed, it's not maybe the term, but since we deployed the mooncake server, the storage server, I used one patch lead or one Ethernet cable going from my network cabinet, which is right here, up to the server, which is located on top of my closet, which is right there. Now I do have some other plans for this area. I'm gonna put some more equipment out there, and I need to get some more connectivity, to put it lightly. So, but first things first. The first part is gonna be the workstation maintenance, and to do that I got some things, cable ties, and you know, a lot of these Velcro straps. I have some of these cable mounting points with double-sided tape you just put on and run the cable through. I got a couple of packages of this. This is cable saw. Looks like this. It's not the best looking thing, but it's purely more just to make the cables stick. You just put the cables in here and you put this around it like that. To make it a little more ambient, the workstations are located here, and my desk where I keep my network cabinet and our Mac Mini and some of that stuff is right here. And all of the lighting in this room is from the ceiling light and a couple of lights right here. So we don't have any lighting on the workstations. So I picked this up. This is just a very basic normal LED light strip, LED light strip. I think it's 300 lumens per meter, something like that, yeah. Warm white, maybe it's in the manual. Here we go, it's 3000 kelvins. That's not as vivid as I thought. That's gonna be pretty light. Oh well, we'll see how it works. So that's the workstation area, and I guess, you know, you need some pliers and all that kind of stuff, but that's basic. Yeah, I think we'll start there. We're gonna tighten up the cables, reattach the switch. The status of the desk right now, just to talk a little bit about that. The cables have been falling down, and they got these points where you put the cable ties have gotten loose. The switch, which is, I got a 5-port dummy switch there to connect to the computer, since the cabinet is right here, and I have a cable running over the room like this to the workstations, and one going there to the server. I have a switch over there as well, a 5-port dummy switch. I managed, works fine, but it's gotten loose. It's hanging from the cable, so you'll see a clip of this. Yeah, and that's gonna be it for part one, really. Some workstation maintenance, some more lightning, and then we're done. That's it. Yeah, I got some Lipton Russian Earl Grey here with a lemon. It's really a nice way to live. Oh, you can go over there. Oh, that's bright. Yeah, that's better, I think. It's funny how we always seem to end up under tables on this channel. Welcome to under my table. Well, I'm not actually under it. I'm almost. See? I'm done. No, okay. I've redone this table like 3 or 4 times, and you know, you put in a lot of work, a lot of hours. And you never really get happy. It's a lot like life. No, that's sad, of course it's not. No, but the problem is I have so many different cable types and different, you know, channels. You got USB, you got network, you got power, you got, and it goes on the same path here. So I wanted to take a different approach this time and make it work better. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna create like a base trunk. That's gonna be the trunk where all the base cabling go. Like I think you shouldn't really mix power and Ethernet cabling. You know, the cable frequency can be a bit messed up, but I really have no choice down there. So what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put the network cables, the power cable to the tel stick and to the switch itself in one trunk. I'm gonna put the heavy power cables in a different trunk, and all of the peripherals, and I go in a third one. Seems like the best option right now. Is my face always this crooked? I mean, this guy is really sad. It just hangs here. You can see the Velcro here. ASMR. This is actually the preferred way to do this, you know, best practice. Just let your switch hang in its cables. You don't have to waste any cable ties. So that's gotta be handed. Everything has fallen down. The screens are a mess. Here's the tel stick. That's the only home automation system we use right now. It's connected to a bunch of lights to just basically put on the lights at night, so that's all. Something I want to fix as well is these PCs are seated on the table or on the floor right now, and that's not great for dust. So I'm gonna have to find a solution to get these up. I'm not sure how really. Day 32. I'm still back here. So we made some progress. Can you see this? A little bit. The Ethernet connection comes up right here, goes along the wall, and then up this leg of the table. I'm gonna secure it right here after I put the desk back in place, because I'm gonna have to jank some of the cable up here. It runs along the table here, and it goes into here and into the switch, which is now over here. I'm gonna show you this in a close-up soon. The I/O connection for the computer comes here. We got the mouse, keyboard, and headset, as well as my fiance's QE charger, which is right here. Now, this kidney-looking thing is actually the best result I could achieve. This one is gonna get stamped to the table here, but you know. So we got the switch right here. You got the incoming connection right here. The outgoing to the first PC right here, and the tel stick, as you might have noticed, is gone from the table. I'm gonna move that. I'm gonna put it with the servers. I meant the server, up on the closet. But for now, so I don't want it back here. It looks ugly. So this is just a switch, and I made some cable stems here. This is the I/O to the PC. This is power. And since you can't really twist power cables, you know, we have 240 volt cables here in Sweden. I don't want to twist them. So I made one of these thingies. It's just a roundabout, you know, roundabout. This is a pain in my butt. This is the DVI connection to my computer. I don't know if this works, but it comes down, basically comes right here, and it goes down here and into this mess. Then it has to go all the way over here to my PC. That's the second part of this table. The first part was the switch and my fiance's side, and the second is my side. I'll check up with you in a bit. That side is done. I skipped the part with 3 cable stems. It was just not working out. So we got the switch mounted right here. The network comes into the switch and goes on to this one. This is the power cabling for the screens, and I think to the one computer there. I don't want to bend them, so I'm gonna keep them like this. Sometimes I wonder why I even try. Yeah, first part done. I just remember I was supposed to put a LED. I just remember I was supposed to put a LED strip in there as well. So let's do that. Oh, back. This is the LED strip. This is the adapter cable with the power switch, if you want that. This is the LED strip itself. And this is the power supply. I guess technically you could power this with anything, but this is gonna do fine. Because what we want to do is get the strip out. It's very simple. It's double-sided, so you just put it right in. There we go, along the whole line. Now, something you could do, if I would have thought of it, is to, you see it has these points here, I don't know if you can see that. Copper points, you can clip it here, and you can attach like 2 fast connections, just solder them on. And I can put one on each table, because these are 2 tables that are pushed together. Might have been better, because then I could disconnect them when I want to move the tables apart, but well, what are you gonna do? I'll see you later. Be gracious. Hello. That's the last point of contact. Oh. Here we go. If you wanna reuse the rest of this, you just solder on a DC plug on the end where the copper leads are, and feed it with a 12 volt. You get a light. So this is where the lead terminates, and I'm gonna put this on. It's the 12 volt breaker, or it's actually, this is a normal 2/3 volt breaker, I would presume, but yeah. Somehow we need to attach it, and I figured maybe I'll just attach it like this and let the lead run down with the power supply right there. We got a light. We're gonna call it down with the workstation, so we're gonna move on to the switch.